Hello everyone, this is Bernice here at the Napping Mouse. Today's project I want to show you how to cover this 5x7 composition journal. It is just a regular lined journal that I found actually at the Dollar Tree, and I wanted to show you how I covered it in using the Graphic 45 LoveNotes collection. This is a really nice collection pack that comes in with what 8 double-sided 12x12 papers and one of each of 2 different 6x12 cover stickers over here. So yes, you have a lot of options. I'm going to actually cover it in the paper called Standing Ovations, which is this piano one right here, and I started it, but I am not going, but you know, we're going to finish it together today. So what you'll need, actually, this is a one-sheet wonder, and you know how I am. I do not like to throw paper away, and so I figured how to cover this particular notebook showing this here using the most of the paper. There should be very, very little scraps left over, but yes, we'll go ahead and cover this front and back, also inside and out. And then while you're either taking notes of this or taking a picture of it, I'll go ahead and let you know what supplies you'll be needing today. And I will have the description on the very bottom too, if you know, for reference and everything. Okay, so you'll need one of the 5x7 composition journal, and this one I found at the Dollar Tree, and actually it was 2 for $1. So yes, I got lucky and I got a few of these, but yeah, you'll need one of this over here. And then the next thing you'll need is a double-sided 12x12 sheet of paper, and I'm using Standing Ovation. This is already pre-cut. For it, it's the one side, what, 5.5 by 8.5, and then you will need one 8.5 by 11 paper. I am actually using Shimmer Opal from Waste Not Paper, and this is what we're going to be using as the lining over here. The next thing you'll need is embossing folders. From the one I use is actually from Tim Holtz, but honestly I sold it already and I forgot the name of it, but I just thought it went so perfect with the, you know, old looking postcard and postage stamps and everything. And then the other one had music notes, a music sheet embossed, and so yes, I went ahead and I embossed the Shimmer Opal in this, and it's gonna look really, really beautiful. But I already had done this prior because I had just sold the embossing folder. And then you'll need this is 1-inch ribbon. Yes, this is 1-inch ribbon from Waste Not Paper, and it's called Clover. Over here, yes, you'll need 24 inches of that right over here, and this is going to go into the front. And then you'll need some ink. I'm using a VersaColor Ink Bark over here. This is just to give it that nice vintage distressed look at the edge. Totally optional. I like to use it to give it a little bit of that vintage look that I like so much. A sponge dauber. You'll either need a piece of magnet or one jumbo size paper clip over here, and this is for the bookmark that's that's included in this whole set over here. Some glue dots, some liquid glue, dimensionals, scissors, trimmers, and yes, that's all you need. Okay, so let you see that from one last time, and then we'll take this out. Okay, so as you can see, I have already started the front. So I'll go ahead and do the back to explain it to you, but what you're going to do is add a strip of glue just here, like right before where the black mark is of the composition journal, right over here. And so we'll add a strip of glue, and sometimes, and if you have, you know, tear it tape or any kind of glue, sometimes this glue will give me a hard time, but the tear it tape will really be fast with that. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and I'll line it up at the edge over here, making sure that the top and bottom is even, and then press it down. And I will let this back side dry, and we will work on the front side. So what I did to the front side, go ahead and open it. We're on the front side right now, so after you had glued it down, open it up and then fold the top part over here to the line, and then fold the bottom over here, and then go ahead and turn it, and then fold this one in, which you can see that I haven't done yet. But yeah, go ahead and fold and burnish. Where's my bone folder? If you don't have a bone folder, you can use the edge of paper, the pencil, pen, that sort of thing. Yeah, it'll make it easy. And then get your scissors, and then we're going to go ahead and cut. You see how there's like a square right there? We're gonna angle it in a little bit going on the inner side, and then remove that, and then we'll do the same thing on the top over here. Okay, let me get, I cut a little bit too much here, but that'll be okay. And then at this point, go ahead and cut a little bit too much. Actually, I can go a little bit further down. Okay, that's fine. And then on this part, we'll go this way. Okay, so fold it, the top and bottom in first. And if you want to hold it down, you don't even need to glue it down. You can if you want to. I just add a little piece of tape just to hold it down. I know people put glue like all over the front and all over the back, but it's really not necessary. Okay, let's hold that down for just a little bit. And then we're going to take one of these over here, and I'm going to glue it, leaving like about 1/8 inch on the top and on the left side over here. And this one, you do want to glue it down. So I will, that, and then there's this side here. Okay. Press firmly and clean up all the glue that kind of seeps through over here. I know that I kind of goofed over here a little bit, but I think it'll still be okay. I don't think many people will see it, so okay, cool. All right, so we're going to leave it like that, and we'll work on the back side. So as we finish gluing the back over here, we're going to open the back, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to fold it over on the top and on the bottom. Okay, let's burnish it to get that nice crease. Open this up here, and then fold it in, get that crease. Oops. Okay, and then you want to remove that square. Remember, we're going to angle it inward. Can you see that? I hope you can. I know this thing is kind of fighting me a little bit, but let's see if we can hold that down. Okay. Some people like to have it like nice and round over here. I just prefer the nice pointed edge over there. Okay, it's not good to pull. All right, cool. Let's settle. That's out, and then we'll, oops. Okay. Let's see if I can leave for one section all of the waste that I'm using, so there, that way you can see how much waste actually goes into this particular project over here. Okay, we'll take that down. Okay, and now we'll take the back side, and then we'll glue it. Oh, I'm sorry, you will need a scrap of paper, because you see how it's not really going to cover over here. Not so worried about the front, because the front, you're going to see that the ribbon will actually cover it. So I'm not worried about that over here. But on the back side, it will show a little bit over here. So you'll need like a little a strip of paper, and so 1 inch by 7 inches, and it'll be exact to cover that. Okay, so let's add glue to the back over here. Okay. Whoops. Oh no, I got it right. And I just thought that the embossing folder from Tim Holtz just totally matched this design here. Just the whole theme. So I wish I knew the name of it, but like I said, I did just sell it. Okay, so I did not cut it myself, but you see what I'm going to do? I'm going to use this to go ahead and cut this, and let's just cheat here a little bit. Okay, awesome, and I will cut it. And again, this will be a 1x7. Okay, and let me add some glue to the back of this. That would be nice, but it kind of cuts from the saying. I'll put that side here, so yeah, I'll glue. Oh, sorry about my phone over there. I am doing it during store hours here. I am filming during store hours, and so my daughter's up front helping me out for a few minutes until I get this particular one done. Okay, so don't worry about this edge over here because we're going to actually cover this and add a pocket to it. So yeah, let's glue that one down, and we'll let that dry a little bit. Okay, so now we're back in the front. And what we're going to do is the pocket that we created, or the pocket that that I've already cut, is the 4 3/4 by 3.5, and that's the front and the back pocket. And I'm going to use the B side to the standing ovation over here on either side, right there. Okay. So, and what we'll do is we'll add glue to the back, to the front side actually, or the A side, and we'll just do like a U shape over here. If you want to, if you have a decorative border edge, if you want to do so, that would look really, really nice. I would do so before gluing it down, and then just kind of matching it up to having 1/8 of an inch on the side, which you see where I'm making sure that the both of it is matching to the liner over there. Hope it is. I'm not wearing my glasses, but yes, I can see that it is. And I will glue that down. Okay, and then that will be on the back side over here. So we'll do this. And I'm sorry that I keep flipping it back and forth, but I was going back and, you know, to see how I was going to explain this project. A little bit of it shows. I'm not so worried about that. It is the back side. But I figured if you do one step at a time, even though we're going back and forth, it'll just be easier. So for example, you've got the front and back covered, you've done at the same time, and then you added the lining at the same time, front and back, and now we're adding the pockets front and back. So yeah, that was my thinking on that one right there. Okay, there we go. Okay. And next, what we're going to do, going to go back to the front, only because I like to let that glue dry really well. We're going to, on the side over here, you've got these strips over here, the 1 inch by 4 3/4 over here, and you've got two where it says band 1 and band 2. I've actually wanted to create like the belly band part of it, so it's this right over here. You can use it as a decorative piece. This is the band 1 and band 2. So yeah, that's what I was wanting to do. And for this particular one, we're just going to put glue on the left and the right side and leave the middle open, because this is a good way of housing all of your paper clips for like bookmarks or whatever, for whatever journaling you're doing. And so that we're going to do that to the front side. The back side will do something similar, but it's just a little bit unique and interesting. Okay, so there's the belly band for the front side, And on the back side, we'll get the belly band over here, but instead of it being a belly band, we're actually just going to create a border. And that's just for interest, nothing unique or the same thing as I did to the front. If you want to do the same thing to the front, you're more than welcome to, but I just kind of wanted to change it up a little bit. So yeah, we'll add glue to the back over here, and then we'll create this sweet little border. And that way people kind of know that there's like a pocket. Oops. What happened here? Let's add some more glue here, making sure that's down. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Oh, and I didn't even ink it up or anything. So yeah, if you wanted to ink the edges up beforehand, you're more than welcome to. I just did it right now. Okay, so now pretty much the front and the back side, as far as that's concerned, is done. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to tie the ribbon across from the front side. And so what I'll do is go open my book on the front side, and we'll start from the inside and bring it to the front outside, and then make sure that it's all leveled over here, and then we will tie a knot. So the 24 inches of ribbon is enough for you to tie a knot. If you want to tie a bow, you're going to need to allow a little bit more yardage for that. Add a little bit more inches for that over there. Okay, and then I like to make sure that this stays down, so I'll get a glue dot just for temporary holding it down. So I'll put the glue dot center. The glue dot that I'm using is actually from Scrapbook Adhesive, and it's called DODZ. There comes 300 in one package, and this one is 8 millimeters or 3 3/8 of an inch. And it comes, each of them is comes in this protective little piece over here, which you just throw away. But yeah, the glue dot is right there. So what I'll do is that I'll tie a knot. Okay, making sure that the top and the bottom is set, and then there's my knot, and then I will press it down to hold it into place. Okay, that way I can use my hands for more stuff. I will get another glue dot and put it right on top of that knot that I just created, so that way it will not come undone. Okay, so there, that's not going to come undone. And let's go ahead and make a nice bow. Excuse me, knot. There we go. Okay, awesome. All right, and then I'll fiddle with it a little bit. Take the ends over here and make a fishtail. And the fishtail, you just fold it in half and cut it at a 45-degree angle. Oops, make sure, is that the right side? Nope, it's this way. Okay. No, okay, I'm sorry. So sorry. Okay, fishtail, go ahead and fold it in half, and then where it's open, not on the fold, on the open, go ahead and cut it at a 45-degree angle, and there's your fishtail. Go ahead and repeat that on the other side, fold it in half, and it's that way. No, it is that. I'm sorry. It's better to be safe than sorry, and I can't tell you how many times I've screwed up too. There we go. So that's that. Now, if you need to, if it doesn't stay still and you need to, go ahead and put another glue dot underneath there, or you can put liquid glue over here and let it dry overnight, or however long it takes. Now you can see that I've added 2 flowers over here, and the one that I'm going to wait until the end because I really wanted to add this over here. So we'll wait till the flower to the very end. And I had gotten a piece of, actually this is from Waste Not Paper, also the same as this company over here, and it is Clover. It's in text 8.5 by 11. And I cut this down to 4 by 5 3/8 because I decided to use this particular one, and I wanted to create like a small little 1/8 of an inch around border to kind of separate it and, you know, not make it so, I don't know, I just wanted some kind of separation between the background and the foreground. So what I'll do is, first I will go ahead and put glue on the back over here. And I want to have it actually, oops, move forward a little bit. There we go. And let's center this. At least with the standing ovation, it has some kind of lines that could be your guide to make sure you're doing it all straight. But, you know, I have a tendency to eyeball, which I just prefer. Okay, so next we're going to get our dimensionals, and we'll put 5 dimensionals. I'll put 1 on each corner and then 1 in the middle. And this dimensional is from GoWashi. And go ahead and center it. Sorry if you see my hair. I'm just trying to make sure I get this right. Okay, there we go. And then that's that right there. Okay. And then, let's see. I'm gonna wait for the tag. Okay, so the tag over here, where you'll see that right there, we're gonna just create a small little tag. And it's again from the standing ovation. And what I do is I'll get a hole punch and then just about 1/4 of an inch down. I'll go ahead and then in the center, see about 1/4 of an inch down, go ahead and punch a hole. And then on the right side, I will cut it at an angle, but save that piece right there. And I'll take it and put it onto the left side. And that will be my guide, my template for making sure that the angles are pretty much the same. Okay, there we go. There's our tag right there. And if you have a little bit of the, well, that's not going to be good. But anyways, that is the tag for this. Or if you want to put it in the back over here, so people will know that this is a tag over here. Want to embellish it or something like that, that'll look really nice like that. I'm going to leave it plain for now. And then let's see, this one, actually no, I know I'm excited about this one, but we need to wait on that one still. The last thing as far as the paper is concerned is this magnet page over here. So it is our little bookmark, and all you're going to do is take this is 1 by 2.5, and we'll fold it in half like this. And I like to create that fishtail again. So once I fold it in half on the bottom part where it opens, and make sure you do that because I've done that mistake myself, go ahead and snip it in the middle about 1/4 of an inch from the bottom, and then you'll go from corner to corner. So you'll cut from here to the top of the snip that you just did, and go ahead and do that way, and then turn it around and then cut it at an angle on the other side, and that will pretty much give you your fishtail. If you yank the paper, you'll get this like little pull of paper, so it's almost better to cut a little bit further because you barely see that versus the other one. Okay, and if you want to go ahead and add a magnet here in the middle, you can go ahead and do so. I decided not to do the magnet. Actually, that was a last minute thing. So what I'm going to do is add another dimensional, and I will glue it. So I'll show you how that's done. I'll add a dimensional here. Okay, and then that will be my guide to put the paper clip right there. Okay, and then if you have a preference on how your paper clip goes, it's totally up to you. I'm just making sure that the part that comes out that, you know, goes under and over is on the left side, but of course it's totally up to you. Okay, so I go ahead and I put that on top of there, to secure it. And then I will add glue just for more secured. Maybe that was a little bit much glue right there, but I just want to make sure that it stays. Okay. And then let that dry. If you want to add some kind of embellishment, like a little flower or something, it's kind of what I did with this one over here. I had just some extra scrap paper, and I had this little embellishment over here, so I went ahead and I put it on here. But this is the magnet that I was talking to you about, and this is a sheet of magnet that I purchased from Oriental Paper Company, where they sell sheets of magnets that's 8.5 by 11. So yeah, that's the ones that I use. But this one I'll let dry a little bit, but you can go ahead and put that underneath over here, and that was the idea for that right there, to hold all of your paper clips. Of course, you know, you can just put regular paper clips, or if you want to, I'm trying to do this delicately, you know, mark a page or something like that, you can totally do that. But we're going to set this aside and let that dry. Let me clean up a little bit. Okay, so now that I'm finally, the time came for me to put this here, I am putting the yellow roses, and this is from Petaloop Premier. This particular one is Mini Garden Rosette. It does come in 6 pieces, and this is yellow. So 6 roses, and then looks like it's 6 of the leaves that comes with it. So we're going to go ahead and glue it. If you want a hot glue gun, or if you wanted to use a hot glue gun, that's fine. You know, it's going to be much faster for you to, oh my God, that looks so pretty. Look at that. It really brings it out. I didn't want to use the red. I just thought that the red would be too much. I thought the yellow would just complement on the green and everything. So yeah, I could put the 2 over here. Oh, that would look nice. I'm actually just gonna glue this down, and then I'll put a little bit, I'll put that on one of the leaves on the back over here. Yes, look how nice that looks. I'm gonna have to put something heavy on top of that so it can dry, so it could stay put while it dries and not move. But yeah, even if I just wanted to add another leaf instead of another, oh yeah, that'll look nice, or put it on top. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. Yeah, cool. Okay folks, well that is it. Let me know what you think of this project. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do so. And also, if you want to see other, if you want to be notified of other tutorials that I've created, go ahead and hit that bell button. And please like my page. Let me know if you want to see any other projects too. But I did have fun. I do a lot of these. This is like one of my favorites to do, to just take simple notebook pages and spruce it up, especially when you've got beautiful paper like Graphic 45. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.